Hello, my name is Henia and welcome to another video. If this is your first time here, stay tuned for another North African recipe. We're going to be preparing a delicious Algerian barley semolina soup with thyme. This soup is not only ideal for the holy month of Ramadan when everyone is fasting, but also great during the cold winter months because the barley and thyme have so many benefits for the body. So the ingredients that we need for our Harira Tchicha zaatar. So our main ingredient is the coarse barley grains, as you can see here. It's called chicha, or in the West they call it also belboula. And then we also have just a little bit of meat. I'm using beef. As you can see, it's a really small portion. You can optionally leave it out if you would like to make this vegetarian, vegan. I have an onion. I also have a hot pepper. So this is important for the taste of the soup, but if you don't like things spicy, you can leave it out. So we have also carrot, tomato paste. You can also use fresh tomato if you like. And then I have a sprig of fresh thyme, and then I also have dry thyme, bay leaf, white pepper. You can use black pepper if you like. hanout spice, which I will link in the comments below for the recipe for that if you don't have that available to you. And then also have fresh garlic. So as always with all of our dishes, I'm going to start by adding some olive oil to my pan. I'm using regular olive oil, cooking olive oil. This is not extra virgin. And then I'm going to add in my onion to soften. So now that my onions have softened, I'm going to add in just a little bit of beef that I have here. So I'm using a fatty cut beef. I'm really just using this for flavor. If you are trying to if you are on a vegan diet or vegetarian diet, you can optionally leave that out. I'm just using it for flavor. I just a little bit extra flavor. Now I'm also going to add in my carrots. And also the tomato paste. Again, as I mentioned before, you can use fresh tomatoes, which you've just grated against the grater. You have some nice tomatoes in season. I'm going to also add in my garlic. So I've just cut the garlic in half. I haven't minced it fine because I'm going to be pureeing the soup later. So there's really no need to take the time to puree it. I'm going to also add in my bay leaf. And I'm also going to add in my spices. So I have my salt, of course, hanout, white pepper. You can also use black pepper, and dry thyme. Also going to add in my fresh thyme as well. Now I'm going to add in my water. Now I'm also going to add in the hot pepper. If you don't like your food hot, you just don't like spicy food, then just omit this. And now I'm just going to cover it with a lid and cook that on low heat for about half an hour. While our soup is cooking, I'm just going to add some water to my chicha, to my barley, and let it soak. So now you can see here that our soup has been cooking nicely and everything is cooked. The meat is cooked quite well. So all we're going to do here now is blend the soup. So you can use an immersion blender, a food processor, or even a blender. I'm going to be using a blender, inshallah. So all I'm doing here is just ladling my soup into my blender so that I can blend it. If you have an immersion blender, that would probably be easier. And then now you can just pour in your pureed soup back in if you've used blender. And now you can also add in your soaked barley, your chicha, quick stir, and allow that to cook. And here's our Harira Tchicha بالزعتر, our Algerian North African soup with barley and thyme. So you can see the barley has quite thickened up the soup. It's really nice and thick. It's great wintertime food to warm up with. So now all we need to do is just ladle it into our bowls and we're ready to eat. Here we are at our table. I like to serve this soup just ladled into a nice little bowl like this, with just a dollop of fresh creamy butter, a salad on the side, and also some freshly baked bread. Perhaps even some olives on the side would be really great. Linked above is an easy Algerian no-knead flatbread that you can serve along with this soup if you like. If you did like this soup and you did like this recipe, be sure to check out my North African playlist where you can find more recipes like this. If you did enjoy this video, remember to give it a like, to share it with a friend, and be a part of our North African food community by subscribing and also joining in the conversation over at Facebook. Thanks for watching, and peace be upon you. See you in the next video.